We buy it and then give them free down.
Oh, yes.
Oh, really?
Yeah, this is not for you. Yeah.
Fish? There's fish? There's fish in there? Yeah. Do you speak English? No? Welcome to a new video today. Today is vlog number 6 and we are at the Ko Kret island here outside of Bangkok in the Untitled province. We've just come to a cafe here. We've ordered some coffee. We're gonna order some food. So this is going to be the first stop, and then we're gonna begin wandering around into maybe some of the markets, maybe trying some more food, having some beer, and who knows, maybe interacting with some people that are here. We'll see what happens. This is a 55 baht iced mocha coffee, super good. And just ordered some local food here. All right, let's try out this dish here. We got some fried bread with some sort of pork base. Oh look, I'm eating with 2 forks. Whoops. Alright, I don't really know what this is, but it's a bunch of cucumbers and some red onion chopped up and put into some kind of dressing. Yeah, it's like oil, a little bit sweet. Maybe this is just a salad. Maybe I gotta put it on the pork. Like something like this here. Let's try this out. That's pretty good. But that bread just kind of melts in your mouth after you put this stuff on it. Pork paste? I have no idea what it really is. This is bread, and then I believe this may actually be the pieces of pork on the top. I'm not really sure, but it's super delicious. A little bit oily, but nice and soft. Doesn't hurt the teeth at all. Good start to the day. Really good for just 49 baht. I'm gonna enjoy this, then we're gonna head out and walk around, and then I'll tell you about how to get here. All right, that cafe, that environment there was super cool. It was really chill, just sitting above the water. The water was a little bit dirty, so I definitely wouldn't put your feet in there, but some people do it. Food was great and everything else, but now I want to tell you about how to get to Ko Kret if you are from the Bangkok area. And it was about 2 hours of transportation because I had to take the BTS, MRT, Purple Line, and a grab car. So it's definitely a very long process. I came from the Ekamai station on the BTS line. You go from Ekamai to a place called Chak Park. I don't know how to pronounce that, but it's 48 baht. And you can take the MRT from that park to a place called Tao Pung. And from Tao Pung, it would be 21 baht or 64 cents. So then you take the Purple Line, and from the Purple Line, you're going from Tao Pung to the Ministry of Public Health, and that's going to cost you about 11 baht or 34 cents. And then from the Ministry of Public Health, there's pretty much no more public transportation, as I believe they are building it, and in the future they're going to make it go further. But you can order a grab car from there, and a grab car is probably going to range anywhere from 120 baht to 200. Now I paid 180 baht today. You're going to pay roughly $6 to $7 for yourself just to get here. Now if you're with a group of people, it might be a little bit cheaper by sharing a grab car or ordering a grab car from the center of Bangkok to here. You'll probably pay maybe 400 to 500 baht. So it might be a better option if you have more people. So now it's time to explore, and the first stop we're stopping at here is the Leaning Pagoda. It's one of the famous sites there. It's right on the corner of the island, looking up to like the northern eastern part. Alright, we're currently walking through the market area. They're selling lots of items. People are buying many crafts, many sweets, food. Really cool area. Whoa. Deals, yeah.
We buy it and then give them free down.
Oh, yes.
Oh, really?
Yeah, this is not for you. Yeah. New Year. So we cannot buy all of it, just a little bit take life for life.
Okay. Can you put it in the river?
Yes, anywhere you like. Yeah.
Oh, anywhere.
Yeah. So it make you lucky or safety somehow because you keep life. So when you get accident or something, we believe that it will make you safe
Okay.
or long life or something.
How much are they?
ตัวแต่ละตัว
จังราคาจะไม่เหมือน
This is 100 baht for each. อันนี้ตัวเท่าไหร่คะ
10 บาทครับ
10 baht. Yeah, you can
เนี่ยอย่าง
take
เงี้ย
one or
10
two
บาท
and
10 บาท 10 บาท
or you take one each.
Oh, okay.
Oh, the big one is around 100.
Oh, that big one.
Yeah. You just see and you feel which one you want to give them life or something.
Okay, cool. Thank you for the information.
Thank you. Have a nice day.
You too. Already, because I came earlier today here, I've noticed that there's a lot more open than last time when I was here at about 4 p.m. It is only about 2 o'clock in the afternoon, and there's a lot more food stalls open, you know, craft stalls, and people just selling different things in the markets like pottery and everything. But we just passed through this one place in there where they had bins of animals like fish and turtles and frogs, and I thought, wow. Oh no, okay. Thank you. So they had these bins with different aquatic animals in there like frogs, turtles, fish, and I thought, wow, are they eating these? Because people were buying them. And then the lady that was there spoke some English, and she was saying that no, they're not eating them. They're actually for good luck. So you buy them, and then you let them go wherever you want. In the river, here you can bring them back across the way and let them go somewhere. But I thought that was really cool. Just came over here to the riverside. There's a lot of these little streets, like here. These little streets, you take them to the edge of the river and you have a nice view. Some of them are transportation areas where you can go to the end of the dock and go across the river. But there across you have the nice sitting golden Buddha. That's very, very big. So as you can see, you can actually rent bicycles for a pretty affordable price, about 40 baht. I've seen some 40 and 50. There's little cafes like this where you sit on the floor. Here's the bike rental area. 50 baht, so you can rent a bike for 50 baht. It's a pretty good price, a little less than $2. I don't know if you guys can hear the noise. That's the sound of the trees moving in the wind. Today is a quite beautiful day here. The sun is out shining, we have bright blue skies, barely any clouds in the sky. Yeah, so the temperature today is actually really, really nice. It's not too hot, it's maybe 31 degrees or so, and there's a nice breeze here. A better breeze than there was last time I came here, so it's very comfortable. So you know, one of the realities here is that there's going to be garbage even though we're far away from the city. You have plastic and everything. Now maybe this plastic that's all down here, maybe it comes from the people that live here, the tourists that are coming here, and it's possible that it doesn't even come from here, that it actually flows down the river, and then when the current's pushing it and the wind's pushing it, it actually gets trapped in here, and then it makes it look like, you know, this is a polluted territory or a polluted place. But that might not be the case. Check this out. I think this is a little pond where they do some fishing here. I see a lot of little fish in there. And then along the side are some trees that they're trying to grow. Maybe it's some kind of fruit tree or something, but even way in the back I can see some plantations and some like rice paddy field like area. Check it out here. This is a gas station. Now, I don't know if it actually works. There's some writing on it in Thai. Maybe it works, but I don't see anybody working here. So guys, check out this. You can see there's some big clay pots over there that look like they're really, really old, maybe more than 20 years old. This kind of plot right here is abandoned, but obviously that used to be somebody's house and then it just collapsed. You know, maybe the ground kind of sunk with the water, but it definitely looks really, really old. Wow, I don't know if you can see that, but there's like 3 really big cylinder-like cement pieces back there. So here's the difference of what these houses look like over here. Behind me, you have a cement house. And then over here, you have a wooden house and another wooden house. You can kind of see this one's the oldest. Then this one here is a little bit older. And then that one's relatively new, probably within 5 or 10 years. Some people have guard dogs. So currently walking along this pathway that like goes over a marshy area, and it kind of cuts around back to one side. Instead of making the full loop around again like I did last time, actually doing half of it, just made it about halfway, and then going to go back down the same side with the markets. That's where everything is pretty lively. And over here, the sun is just blasting you. So at least over there, there's shade and a place to take cover. You are fishing? No fish? Oh no. There's a little boy behind me who's fishing, and I tried to ask him if he's fishing, but I don't know if he understands much English. He did say hello though, so. What's up with all these mounds of dirt and then you have a stick with a water bottle on it? What does that mean? Anybody know? If you know what this means, let me know in the comments. I'm interested to know why they have sticks with water bottles on them. Check out that big snail right there. It's just moving right in the center of the screen. Oh, right behind me, it looks like it's a man-made lake or man-made pond. Maybe they do some fishing because there's a dock going along in the middle. And maybe this is one of the places in here where they get, you know, most of their fish to sell in these markets and in the restaurants. Really, really cool. Like a nice traditional wooden house made out of little bamboo pieces, I think. So like there, if you can see, that is a net, and then they would use that to put the fish in after they catch them to keep them and be able to have dinner, you know, so frequently. But obviously it's fallen down, nobody's really managing it, and there's probably no fish in there. Hi. What's your name?
Swimming.
You've been swimming, huh? Did you catch some fish? No? No fish? So as you can see, where we're walking through like a banana plantation area. They grow bananas here. There's plenty of trees on each side, you know, within the like marshland over here. Actually, you can see some there. But yeah, there was some little bananas growing on some of the trees, so you know, maybe they harvest them in a few months from now, or in the springtime maybe is when. I'm not really sure, as I don't know much about banana plantations. So check it out here. They're building something. Maybe it's a house, maybe it's like a community center, but look at the scaffolding on the side. It's all made out of just wood 2x4s. They're not even 2x4s, maybe they're like 1x2s or something. I don't know the terminology for wood, but you can see the house is still being built, especially on the bottom. There's no doors, no windows, but it's very nice. Wow, check out that. They made like a mannequin of somebody fishing. I literally just thought that was a real person. Almost scared the living crap out of me. What is that? Is that a floating rock? It literally looks like it's floating. Maybe it's an illusion with a crocodile on it.
Oh yeah.
They literally put a wooden crocodile on it to make it look real. And it is floating and spinning, so I think it's made out of styrofoam actually. And then they just planted some grass on it. Check it out, there's another one. I wonder why they did that. To scare away the birds or something? I think somebody has a net or a trap in there, maybe catching some crabs or some sort of food, or maybe bait for fishing. So one thing I've been noticing while walking through this island area here is that all the dogs, whether or not they are stray or somebody's dogs, they all look the same. Maybe they're all part of the same family. They started with one dog or two dogs, and then they just kind of reproduced because they're all the same color. They're pretty much like a light brown tan color, and with the same kind of face structure, you know. Maybe they're the same breed. I don't know, but it's really, really interesting. Fish? There's fish?
Huh?
There's fish in there? Yeah. Do you speak English? No? English? No? This little boy is fishing over here, and he's fishing with a little frog lure. But I tried to ask him if he was catching any fish, and he couldn't answer. So my guess is also they don't really know English. They probably know hello and bye-bye. Little area here. You can have some coffee, pizza, and you have like little markets and crafts that people are selling, clothing, artwork, records, tie-dye shirts. Well, I haven't seen tie-dye in a while. All right, we've been walking around for quite some time. Pretty exhausted. We're gonna hop into this local draft brewery or draft beer spot, beer bar, whatever you want to call it. But they have some nice beer. I have been there one time, and the beer's pretty affordable for being craft like IPA or German beer. And yeah, we're gonna chill out. We're gonna probably finish it here for the day. So let's get in there. Let's see what the vibe is like. Usually it can get pretty crowded and pretty noisy, as there can be a lot of people in the evening, and they usually play live music. The cheese, please.
Oh, that one's cheese too?
Is cheese? Okay, cheese, yeah. All right, we just sat down here. We got our beers. It's really crowded in there because of the timing. It's a little after 4 o'clock. So everybody's there chilling, you know, on the side of the river, listening to music. As you can hear, it's super loud over here with the boats, the boat traffic, the live music that's happening, people chit-chattering. But nonetheless, it's an alright spot. We're in the overflow section here. What goes better with beer than popcorn? Just picked up some cheesy popcorn for 30 baht. They're selling a bunch of different popcorn, pizza, chicken, shrimp, salt, many different flavors. But for 30 baht, really good. The woman that's selling it is right outside of the bar over there. Perfect location, very smart woman to be selling popcorn outside of the bar. So I'm sure a lot of people are buying it. Now they do sell food in that bar. They sell some like chicken fingers, onion rings, another like fried food. It's pretty affordable. I think it said something like less than 200 baht. There's many beer options. They had about 8 drafts listed. Everything from like a Weizen to some hoppy IPA fruity beers, sour beers, and also dark beers. Like this one right here. They have a dark beer. But the beer is really affordable too. It ranges from 100 baht to 160 baht. Very good price. Really cool place. It's called Cheat Beer here on the island. About a 5-minute walk from the boat dock when you get over here across the ferry. So you can come to this island and you can make your own pottery. They have places here where you can learn, create your own pots and vases for your house. Pretty cool. Maybe one day I'll come back and do that. Alright guys, we have left the island of Ko Kret. We've come across the river because we're gonna head back to Bangkok, as you know, tomorrow is Chinese New Year. Tonight is, I guess, Chinese New Year Eve, if that's a thing. And we know that most of Bangkok and different areas have decorated and they're celebrating it. So we want to go out tonight and explore and see what it's like. So we need to head back to Bangkok to rest up, get ready for that tonight, as it's in a few hours that we're gonna go out and meet some friends. So that is why we have left Ko Kret, and you know, this was a great time exploring the island, seeing a different place that's close to Bangkok. It was a little troublesome to get here, but you know, we're gonna take a grab car all the way back, and I'll fill you in to let you know how much it costs to take a grab car all the way back to Bangkok, you know, the center area, or at least to where we're staying. So stay tuned. So we hopped in the grab car, and it took about an hour to get all the way back to where we were staying. Now the total price came to 427 baht. Alright guys, just freshened up, headed back out now. It's about 8 o'clock p.m. here in Bangkok, and it's time to go out and see what the nightlife is like on a Saturday night. As you guys can see, the decorations are up pretty much everywhere, and we're currently in the Bangla area. I don't know how to pronounce that, but that's the area. But that's where we are now, and we're headed to a bar called The Rat. Should be good. So this is supposed to be The Rat right here, this door, but it appears that there's no one in there. It's just dark. But that's it. Spooky. I don't know if I want to go in there.